Hello student. In last period we have studied about the computer programming language and today we see programming in C language, the computer programming language C. C is a general purpose language which was developed in Bell Laboratories. Bell Laboratory is of AT&T's Bell Laboratories there in US. In 1972, Dennis Rich developed the C language in AT&T's Bell Laboratory. C is a structured and disciplined approach to program design. It supports functions that enables easy maintainability of the code. That's why it is easy to write the source code to the programmer, and it provides comments to easy reliability. We can easily read the source code in C programming because of the comments. Basically, C derived in some parts that are variables, operators, statements, expressions, functions, and C compilers. Using all this, the C programming language is derived. Then we will see about the structure of the C program. Before the structure of C program, we need to have some basic knowledge of the following. What we have in C program. C has a character set. It has some keywords, some general structure of C program, end of a statement, free format language, and some header files and library functions. Let's see one by one what is the character set used in C program, what keywords are used in C programming language, what general structures of the C program, and how the statement will end, the format of the C programming language, and what header files and library functions we are used in C programming language. That's one by one we will see today's lecture. First we will see about the character set. As we know, to learn any language, the character set is essential. Character set means, suppose in case of English language, we want to learn English. Then first we should learn the alphabets what are used in English language. That is A to Z alphabets are there. After that we will see or we form using that alphabet small words as A for apple, B for ball. And the third step is we form a simple like statements. In the same way, in case of programming language as in case of C programming language, we have to aware or we are familiar with the character set. What kind of character set are used? What kind of characters, alphabets or digits or symbols we are used in C programming. There are alphabets are used, all capital letters from A to Z, all small case letters from A to Z, digits from 0 to 9, and somewhat special symbols are used. Whatever special symbols are present on the keyboard, all that are not used in C programming language. Within that only hash, percent, ampersand, exclamatory, underscore, curly brace, square bracket, dollar, pipe, blank space, dot or full stop, comma, colon, semicolon, single quote, double quote, plus, minus, slash, star and equal. These some special symbols are used in C language. These are the character set. of the C language. Now we will see, using this character set, how to form keywords. Keywords are the words that have special meaning to the compiler. Their meaning cannot be changed at any instance. There are some special words that are already derived or described to the C compiler. Using that, somewhat functions will be made by the compiler. It serves as basic building blocks for program statements, and all the keywords are written only in lowercase letters. That some special keywords, which are these keywords that we see later on. Before that we will see about the basic structure, how the C language will be described. The first statement here if we see the C program, the first line is hash include stdio.h, and the second statement is hash include conio.h. These are the header files. stdio.h and conio.eh, these are the header files. That header files are used for some special purpose. Then second thing, here we write void main. That is the entry point of the program. From this entry point, the program will begin to execute. Then using the curly brace, we say to the compiler that is the starting point. That is the starting of the program is from the open curly brace, and the close curly brace of the main only. It indicates that the end of the main program. Then statement 1 and statement 2. These are the statements or expressions what will be in the programming language or in C program. What will be now we will see about the header files. The header files are specified in the include keyword and the less than and greater than symbol. In that section, whatever files are included, that is called header file, and these are pre-compiled files that has some functions defined in them. As we see, stdio.h, that is a header file that describes the standard input and output procedure of the program. Whatever input we provide to the program, that will describe, and whatever output or the result will display by the program, that will be described by the stdio.h. That header file is used to describe the input and output of the program. In the same way, the second header file we use here, that is conio.h, just for formatting the program, formatting the output, what your output will display. To format that output, we simply use this header file conio.h. Now we will see these precompiled files that have some functions defined in them. We can call those functions in our program by supplying these parameters, and the header files given an extension as .h. And for the C file, whatever C source file will be generated, whatever source file we write, whatever code we write in C programming language, that has the extension .c. Then we will see about the main function. The next statement was there in our example, that is the main function. As we stated earlier, this is the entry point of a program. When a file is executed, when a program will execute, the starting point is the main function of the program. Whenever there is a main, the program will execute from that location or from that statement only. From main function, the flow goes as per the programmer's choice. In which manner we write the statement? in which manner we we want to execute the program will execute after that, but the starting point is the main function. First it will execute the main function. Also, there may or may not be other functions written by user in the program. Maybe C is a group of functions. Maybe there are some more functions will be there, but main function should be only one, because from that location the program execution will start. The main function is compulsory for any C program. Any C program has only one main function. Then how the program will write, where we write the program, C program, and how we can execute, means we can run the program. As stated in last period, last topic, we have seen about how the C program will type, or what is the editor of the C program. In that way, there is a C editor, Turbo C or Borland C, that editor we will use to type the program. Using that typed program in C editor, save that program using the extension as .c, your file name, and the extension .c, save the program, that is the source file. Then compile the program that will execute or generate the exe file. After saving or after running the .c file, it will generate .exe file, that is executable file, and after that run the program using the exe file. We will run the program and that will generate the or display the result of the program. Now we will see about the tokens in what are used in C. The smallest individual unit in a C program are known as the tokens. In a C source program, the basic elements recognized by the compiler is the token. C has 6 different types of tokens, that is keywords. Just we see about the keywords, what is the why we use the keywords, what are the keywords that we will see in next moment. Next tokens are identifiers, as a price, amount, name, that are the identifiers that we simply say variables. Keywords, that are special words which are used by the C compiler. Then somewhat constants are the tokens used in C. Some strings we used, some special symbols as curly brace, square bracket, comma, dot, star, slash, as like this. Some operators are used as a tokens in C programming language, that plus, minus, multiplication, division, and mod. Modulus operator also is there in C programming language, and the program will return using these tokens and general syntax. We perform the statements in C program using somewhat syntax. Some rules and regulations are there to build a statement that is called syntax. Using these tokens and some general syntax, we perform the statements in C. Now we will see about the keywords, C keywords. These are some keywords used in C as auto, break, case, character, constant, continue, double, do, default, size of, struct, integer, union, void, while, long, as like this. All these are the keywords, or we simply say special words that meaning is already defined to the C compiler. These words we should not use as a variables or as a constant. We will not use as a variable name as a keywords. Simply they are special words and we use for a special purpose only. Then we will see about the identifiers used in C. They are programmer choice name to represent part of the program, that is variables or name of the functions. As we use in a general algebra or some identifiers we use as the variable names, and it cannot be used C keywords as identifiers. We cannot be used C keywords or special words as identifiers, and it must begin with alphabet, any character or underscore followed by alphabet or numeric. It may be uppercase or lowercase letters. These are case sensitive. Suppose we use name of the student as a variable name in small case letter, that is differ from name as in uppercase letter. That is case sensitive. It must contain only letters, digits, and only one special symbol as underscore. Other than underscore, no other special symbols are allowed in identifiers or name of the variables or name of the functions. Also, blank space is not allowed. It must not contain blank space in name of the variable or name of the functions. Now we will see about the constants. What are constants used in C programming language? Constants are the fixed value that do not change during the execution of a program. That do not change means the fixed value of a entity. That are the constant. There are different types of constant as numeric constant and character constant. Suppose we see about the numeric constant, there are also two data types, two different types of numeric constant. One is integer constant, another one is real constant. In case of character constant, there are also two different data types in character constant, that is character constant and string constant, that we will see in detail. Suppose integer constant is there, that is any decimal, octal or any hexadecimal integer value as 100, as 100, 558, 76, 76.86 is the real sorry, that will not the integer constant, that is the real constant, minus 88. These are the integer constant. And in case of real constant, that real constant with floating point value. Floating point value means with integer, the constant with floating point as 125.55 or 0.55 as minus 8.67. These are the real constant. Then what about character constant? Any single character, that may be a character, a alphabet, that may be a digit, or that may be a special symbol, but that must enclosed in a single quote. That is the character constant. Character constant is a single alphabet, single digit, or a single any special symbol, but that must be enclosed in a single quotation mark. That is a character constant. The next thing we will see about the string constant, as here we see about gramming. A group of characters are there, not a single character, group of characters are there. Computer science, group of characters plus blank space, white space is there. 117, 117, group of digits. A sequence of characters, but that enclosed in a double quote. That enclosed in double quote, that is called string constant. The difference between character constant and string constant, that string constant enclosed in double quotation mark and the character constant enclosed in single quotation mark. Now we will see about the variables. How the variables we define. What is the variables used in C programming language? A variable is a data name that is used to store any data value. Suppose what your constant is there, that constant when we want to store, at that time variable we need. And the variables are used to store values that can be changed during the program execution. Variables in C have the same meaning as variables in algebra to represent the values. As in algebra we use x is equal to a plus b, or a plus 2 is equal to 5, b plus 8. This is the combination of variables and constant. In first statement, x is equal to a plus b, all are the variables. The value of a plus the value of b is equal to the value of x in that expression as like we described. But in second statement, we describe or we combine the variables as well as the constant. A, B, these are the variables. 2, 5, 8, these are the constants, because that value will remain as it is in the program execution. But in case of B, whatever the new value we can place at each and every time means the value of B or the value of variable will change during the program execution. How the variable name we describe? There are some rules to describe or to declare the variable name. It may only consist of letters, digits and underscore. We will not use any other special symbol other than underscore. It should start with any alphabet, not from digit. Variable name should start with any alphabet, that may be small case or uppercase alphabet, but not with the digit. It may not be reserved words. Keywords we will not use as a variable name, and no other special characters are allowed other than underscore. Using that we can form any variable name. Generally we can suggest the variable name up to 30 characters, as you can describe the variable name as long as you can, but best practice is that you can prefer up to 30 character for the variable names. Before declaring the variable names, before using any variables, we must declare the variable names. Whatever data we want to use in our program, that must be declared before the use of it. The declaration includes the data types of the variable. As here I declare 3 variables: amount, price and name of the item. In our program, suppose these variables we want use, that amount, price and name, that I have declared here as integer amount. Means what will happen? Amount variable I have declared with the data type of integer, means only the digits, only the integer value we can store in amount. The next variable we have declared price as a float price. Then what will happen? We can store any floating point value in the price variable. And the third variable we have declared character name, only a single character enclosed in a single quotation mark that we used in name. Their variable names are not automatically initialized. When we declare it, we can suggest the value for it also. Now we will see a simple program in C, how to write a simple program. Here the first statement I have write slash star first C program star slash. This is the comment statement. When we want to give some comment in C program, we use slash star at beginning and star slash at the end of the comment. That is the comment statement. We just comment here. That is the first program of our C program. The next statement is we should include the header files. Whatever operations we want to make in the program, that header files we should include at the beginning of the C program using the include keyword. That hash include stdio.h means the standard input output header file will be included in the compiler of our C program. The next statement is void main. From here our program execution will start. The actual program execution will start from the main function. The next statement I have written here printf. This is my first C program. Using the keyword or using the statement printf, that we will see detail in next period. The printf keyword, why we use printf, how we can use printf in different ways, all that things we will study in next period. The printf statement display the statement enclosed in double quotation mark as it is on the output device. Whatever output device is there, on that it will display the result. This is my first C program. Here I use the /n. That is as a new line operator that we will see in detail in next period. The next statement I have written as a printf, that is a keyword to display the message. In double quote I have write thank you, means as it is the thank you will display on the output device. Then the next statement I have written getch. Getch is the get a character. That is a keyword or a function used in C to read a character from a keyboard. And as we see from main, open curly braces start, and after the getch curly brace is closed, means the program will terminate or the program will end at this point. When we save the program, after that when we execute the program, it will display the result as this is my first C program. Thank you. As like this, the result will display. Then in next period we will see detail about the statement, how the statement will perform, what different kind of statements will be used in C programming language. See you in next period. Thank you.